On this particular hunt, we had something in mind. We wanted to do an old traditional Eastern Cape hunt, and we were looking predominantly for warthog. Maybe if we came across a nice bushbuck ram, we would consider taking it. But often things don't work out the way you expect them to. And if you're lucky and fortunate enough to have a farmer that is quite relaxed and sort of gives you an open book as to what you can hunt, very interesting things can unfold. And as you'll see in this particular hunt, it was quite exciting. Early morning we decided to sit in the kloof, have a look around at most likely spots for something to move, maybe a pig, warthog or bushbuck ram sunning itself. It had been quite a cold evening, and we were hoping something would sun themselves and give us an opportunity. We soon realized that there wasn't much around, so we decided to move off, try some different areas, and we actually spotted a really nice Waterbuck bull. He had his head in a bush, but we could see by the hindquarters it was a decent animal. So Duncan and I set up, we got the camera on, Duncan was in a prone position ready for the shot, and we watched the bull very closely. You see? Yeah, I've got a better angle here. There he turns. That's a nice bull. Nice bull. Yeah. Going to the right. He comes into that other gap. If you want to shoot him, go for it. Just hang on. Let me just get him.
I'm not going to shoot. I'll let you know.
Okay. To our frustration, he just came out the bush, turned and went straight into another bush, not offering us an opportunity for a shot or judging the horn length. Having reviewed the video footage later on, we discussed it and realized it was actually a decent bull. Not necessarily a trophy bull, we weren't looking for a trophy bull, but it would have been a fantastic animal to take, but unfortunately it didn't work out that way. So we decided to carry on, and we walk in on a ridge, and I spotted a really nice Kudu bull to our left, and decided to put up the camera and take some footage. And we were busy having a look at this bull through the binoculars, when all of a sudden he reversed out the bush and displayed his horns. He's just standing there. It's a nice bull. There he's moving. There he's coming around. Well, Duncan, all pandemonium broke loose. We saw this bull, and it was that kind of once-in-a-lifetime bull. There was a quick rash discussion what we're going to do. I looked at Duncan, Duncan looked at me, and we decided we have to phone the farm and see if we can get permission to shoot this bull. Duncan over here decides, me being the fitter one, I should run up to the bucky and get his phone, which he conveniently forgot in the bucky, as I didn't have the farmer's number on my phone. So leaving Duncan there with the camera and the rifle, I sprint up the hill to get to the bucky, lungs burning, totally out of breath, eventually reach it, get the phone, sprint back, and the bull is still there. by some miracle, he's standing there broadside, probably about, I don't know, 250 meters?
About 200 meters, 250 meters.
Yeah, and he's still standing there. Duncan quickly makes the phone call and asks the farmer, can we hunt this bull? So the farmer asks, well, what does the bull look like? And we describe the bull to him, only to be met with a firm no. That's my son's bull.
Yeah, that farmer's been protecting that bull for a good couple months after they spotted it the first time, and after informing the farmer, it wasn't 2 minutes and the farmer's son rushed over asking whereabouts was the bull spotted, and he kindly asked us, please don't shoot that bull. It's got his name on it, but we're more than welcome to come and film him, so you guys should stand by for a video of that.
Yeah, hopefully everything will work out and we can actually show you the hunt of that specific bull. As you'll see in the clip, it's a once in a lifetime bull, magnificent. Just the horn shape and the length and the tight curl on the left horn. Truly amazing bull.
Not to mention the size of his body. Both Charlotte and I estimated the weight of that bull to be probably over 190 kilos.
You could just see by the thickness of its neck, it's a magnificent bull, and it would be lovely to see him up close. So we decided to carry on with our hunt, a little bit disappointed, but respecting the farmer's wishes, we moved off to a different area, and now having waterbuck in our mind, we decided we were going to look for some more waterbuck. It wasn't long and we spotted another little herd. They had two semi-decent bulls, and while we were stalking these bulls, trying to get a better look at them, we came across another herd to our left. It actually surprised us, we hadn't seen them, and they were standing in a clearing, and I said to Duncan, there's a nice bull. We quickly set up for the shot. Everything happened so fast I didn't even get a chance to film the stalk, and they were standing there. They weren't sure of what we were. They were just still semi-calm, and they were just milling about. And I said to Duncan, that's our bull. Hang on. Let's leave them there. Let's look at these other ones quickly. I really hope he produces 150 kilos. You can get 4.5 size and then down. That's 1 second from the right. Yeah, he's the biggest. Oh, he's the best. Let's look at these ones down here.
Shoulder or head?
No, don't shoot in the head.
Don't?
No.
Base of the neck?
Yeah.
Or shoulder?
Base of the neck, shoulder, wait, he's moving.
Shooting down the shoulder?
Yeah. Just leave him.
Back one, eh?
No, hang on.
Yeah, back one.
Yeah, it's the one right at the back. Not to the right, the one at the back behind the cow. How was that?
It is good.
How far was the shot?
Shot was 229 meters. First shot was just behind the shoulder, so I didn't feel comfortable with the first shot, so I decided just to drop him with the second shot just behind the ear.
Okay, well, let's go see where you got him. Duncan made an excellent shot behind the shoulder. Duncan was using a 6.5 by 55, so we didn't want to shoot him slap bang on that big shoulder bone. As some of you may know, waterbuck, they're quite thickly set, they're heavy set, they've got thick bones, and they're quite big animals, much bigger than you actually would imagine. If you see them hanging next to a kudu, you'll be quite surprised. So we decided to shoot him just behind the shoulder into that heart area, and Duncan made a fantastic shot. The bull reacted quite quickly, but he wasn't quite sure of what was going on. So we opted to take an insurance shot, and Duncan made an excellent shot and shot him in the head, and it went straight down.
Not to mention, as we finished skinning and butchering the Waterbuck, we delivered him to the butcher, and we were quite surprised to find that he dressed out at 142 kgs, clean carcass weight, and not many kudu reach that size if anymore. Obviously, you know, the gene pool in some areas are not as great, but we were quite surprised to find out how much he weighed.
Here in the Eastern Cape, a lot of our bulls weigh out between 120 and 135. Every now and again you'll get a decent bull going from maybe 140 up to 165, and only the truly exceptional bulls will go over that. Some of them have got northern bloodlines in them, and they'll go obviously heavier. Some of those bloodlines have been introduced here into the Eastern Cape. So the bull went straight down, and the reason for taking that second shot to the head, not because we didn't think the first shot wasn't a mortal wound, it would have died anyways, but it was in an easy accessible area, and we didn't want the bull running down into the thick stuff in the kloof. It would have made our recovery process very, very difficult. So we were literally able to drive right up to the bull and load her onto the back of the bucky. Easy recovery, good decision to make that, because it was a mission to load that bull.
It wasn't easy.
Yeah, no, it wasn't easy, but we were very fortunate. Beautiful representative bull, and we were very happy with the end result. Always good fun times hunting with you,
Yeah,
Duncan.
thank you. Yeah.
That Kudu bull had our excitement going there for a moment, but the hunt turned out fantastic, and it's always wonderful to go out there not sure exactly what's going to come across your path and what opportunities you're going to get.
We were spoiled with the weather, and it's not always just about pulling the trigger, just being out there and enjoying the wildlife, the nature. We don't quite understand how truly blessed we are just to be out there and enjoy ourselves. We're very, very fortunate. They are.
Well, Duncan, I think it's a very nice bull, a bull you can be proud of, and definitely very nice shooting.
Oh, it's definitely one to remember, one for the books. It's my first Waterbuck bull, and it's definitely something I've been wanting to shoot for a while. Just opportunity hasn't presented itself, and today we got the chance.
Yes, yes. A couple of interesting facts about the Waterbuck. They're short and stocky. They're a lot heavier than people actually think they are, and they're covered in this type of oil. The skin's got an oil on it, very oily skin. The coat is actually almost semi-toxic to the meat, so when you skin it, you've got to make sure that the outside of the coat doesn't actually touch the meat. It can actually taint the meat. And we're also going to cut off the hocks as soon as possible.
Oh, the hocks contain glands which excrete some of the toxins that Charles is actually talking about into the meat as well. That's why in the previous video Charles spoke about the butcher wanting us to remove the hocks as quick as possible, so it doesn't contaminate the meat.
Yeah. Now they're very thick-set animals. They're shorter than your kudu, and people often think that the bulls will weigh out less, but they actually can weigh out just as much as a kudu. And definitely, there's meat is perfectly fine to eat as long as you skin it properly and take the right precautions. You can see this Waterbuck bull's got nice deep ridges, and it's got a nice forward curl. The left horn's a little bit longer than the right, but it really is a really nice bull to be proud of. Well done.
Thank you once more. Thank you for accompanying me on this trip, and I really enjoyed my day. Thank you.
Pleasure.